gentlemen, and welcome. You join us for this test match between India and Australia. I'm David Gower, and joining me throughout the match is Alison Mitchell, who has a bit more information for us on the pitch. Morning, Alison.
Morning, David. The surface has got plenty of grass on top, and it's very hard as well. The Quicks will be looking forward to this one, and we're expecting it to break up quite quickly. Around day 3, the ball might start to stay low with a bit more sideways movements.
These two teams getting ready for battle. What do you make of the batters?
Weatherald taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. We'll look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Khawaja at 2 today will be up the non-striker's end to start things off. They'll look for a big opening stand.
Straight to the fielder. Khawaja, good shot, but couldn't beat the field. Oh boy, that's so close to leg. Wow, that missed the lot.
No shot offered again.
End of the over. Australia are now 1.
Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Shami coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines. A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Weatherald leaves it alone again. Weatherald left alone through to the keeper. Weatherald offers no shot.
Nice shot, but straight to the fielder.
The batting team are now 1 for none.
Nicely collected by the fielder. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
Left alone by the batter.
Are now 4 for none.
Chance to run two. Timed that well, but found the fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Misses, and how did that not hit? Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 9 for none.
Well-timed shots, but found the fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Khawaja watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Shreyas with a fantastic stop. The ball came right off the middle. They saved some runs.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Weatherall might need to mark centre again. Almost took leg stump there. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Well played, but he finds the fielder that time.
Australia are now 10 for none.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line. And length still the key.
A few moves made in the field.
That was hit hard and the fielder was ready for it. Bowler and keeper appreciate the effort too.
Khawaja watched it carefully and left alone. Khawaja leaves it alone once more.
Now 15 for none.
Chance to run two.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Nice shot, runs possible.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Came very close to clipping the leg stump there. Good shot, but finds the fielder.
Left alone by the batter.
Australia are now 18 for none.
Stark coming in.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Great stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Went for it, but almost caught the edge. A big opportunity here. They've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already. Dug that out well. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off. Played and missed. Bowled him, played the wrong line, and off they go. Gill taking their time to take guard and inspect the field placements, just trying to calm down a bit before facing. Onto that early, that could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
End of the over. India are now on 5 for 1.
Misses everything. Bowled. What a way to start the over. The pressure will be on the new batter coming out, Cummins. I'm sure will be imploring the bowlers to keep the screws tightened. Nice, solid defensive shot. Caught the edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Wow, that missed the lot.
End of the over. India are now 5 for 2.
Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. Almost caught the edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Bowler and slip cordon very confident. Plays and misses. Bowler with a massive appeal. New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Beautifully timed shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. India are now on 10 for 3.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Dug that out well. Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Now then, massive shout. On the pads, and they've gone up. Shreyas on their way out the middle, but won't be facing just yet. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice, solid defensive shot. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply? Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two. A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Awkward, but well played. Well played, could be a quick single.
End of the over. India are now 15 for 4.
Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Lovely shot, but found the fielder. Nice shot by the batsman, but finds the fielder. Great delivery, beat the outside edge. End of the session, and as the players make their way from the field for a short break, I'm off to refocus my core with some light meditation.
Jadeja watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. India are now 16 for 4.
Chance to run two. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. How will the bowler respond?
Labuschagne with a fantastic stop. The ball came right off the middle and they saved some runs.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Can he come back with a dot ball?
End of the over. The batting team are now 24 for 4.
Dug that out well. Nice, solid defensive shot. Got that away nicely.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Ah, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. The batting team are now
Borland, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Couldn't pierce the field with that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. It's the outside edge. No point in chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. To keep control and find the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. Nicely timed, but the fielder will get to that. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter makes their way out. Green coming back on. Interesting choice. They found the going tough early with the ball. Considering how these two batters are scoring, this is quite a challenge coming up. Nicely driven again. Didn't try to force it, just used all the timing at their disposal and gets the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The boundaries are... flowing. Need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Fielder gathers that one up. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Nicely collected by the fielder.
End of the over. The batting team are now 51 for 5.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. There'll be runs here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Wow, that missed the lot.
End of the over. India are now 57 for 5.
Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. The batting team are now 61 for 5.
Got down and rolled the wrists beautifully. Straight drive, mid-off, we'll cut that one off. Middle that one, great timing. Super shot that.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
It's a very strong appeal here. On the pads, and they've gone up. Look good live, but the batsman thinks he has a case here with the review.
If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. Australia might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter. That's gone straight to the fielder.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. Rocks onto the back foot. That's just beautiful.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest.
Green shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well.
End of the over. India are now on 73 for 6.
Played that well, but straight to the fielder. Would have wanted more from that shot. Shami needs to support his teammate at the other end, who's settled in nicely. That's a solid shot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
End of the over. India are now 74 for 7.
Lion ready at the top of their mark. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Great ball. Drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Bowler and slip cordon very confident. They've gone up here. New batter coming out, but will be starting at the non-striker's end. Superb shot, 6 first ball, looking to assert themselves on this innings straight away.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will the bowler respond?
Too full and gets punished for it. Fine shot, 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Needs a dot ball.
Edged, perfect delivery. Bumrah will want to make a good start. Otherwise, it'll be a very long walk back to the pavilion. Great stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 90 for 9.
Hopped onto that, no problems. Fielder collects that one, no problem. Ah, that was a nice shot, beautifully timed, but found the fielder, who did well to get their body behind the ball. Good stop by the fielder. Bowler appreciative of the effort. Definitely say some. Bang! Bowl! Just stunning bowling. It's a good lead, so the bowlers will be able to have more attacking fields and bowl more. Progressive lines. These openers need to stick to the task and hang around for as long as possible. Bowl him, played the wrong line, and off they go. New batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. A roundabout that off stump will force a mistake. Well bowled, lured a rash shot. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. KL Rahul, a picture of concentration, and will want to settle things down by rotating the strike. Nice, solid defensive shot.
End of the over. The batting team are now
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
And the spectators here at the moment absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Lovely sound off the bat. Straight to the fielder, though. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. There is an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Well-timed shots, but found the fielder. It is the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Misses everything. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Wow, that missed a lot. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Well played, but he finds the fielder that time.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 8 for 1.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all around this ground. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well. Went for it, but almost caught the edge.
The batting team are now 12 for 1.
Lovely shot, but found the fielder. Good shot, but finds the fielder.
End of the over. India are now on 14 for 1.
Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Weatherall collects. Nice shot by the batsman.
End of the over. India are now 16 for 1.
Head with a fantastic stop. The ball came right off the middle. They saved some runs.
Now on 17 for 1.
Nice shot, but straight to the fielder.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 23 for 1.
Dug that out well. Rahul, good shot, but couldn't beat the field.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clear. Clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 29 for 1. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boland.
He's finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to the stock ball and go from there. Nice, solid defensive shot. Gorgeous cover drive, nothing to stop that.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Ah, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. India are now on 42 for 1.
Lovely shot, really good. The bowler threw out a little tempter, and the batter was up to it. Well played. It's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
End of the over. The batting team are now 47 for 1.
Bowler and slip cordon very confident. LBW starts the over with a wicket. Looked like it was going over the stumps live, so I think this may be a good review.
If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. Dug that out well. Back foot punch was well balanced and timed it really well.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
End of the over. The batting team are now 50 for 2. Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully well. The fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good return back from the deep.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Huge appeal from in front and behind. There is an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Wow, that missed a lot. So the players make their way from the field after a great session of cricket. I'm off for a quick snooze. Join me again soon. That's out of the middle of the bat.
Good return there, back from the deep.
bowled, gets the vital breakthrough. Jadeja, out at the crease, will be looking to settle in quickly and work their way in. Well played, it's off the middle, but it may not make it to the boundary. Almost caught the edge.
End of the over. The batting team are now 56 for 3.
Played and missed. Big shout from the bowler. Onto that early, that could be 4. Nicely punched away, but the fielder may cut it off.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Chance to run 2. Dug that out well.
End of the over. India are now on 60 for 3.
Came very close to clipping the leg stump there. Nice, solid defensive shot. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. India are now on 60 for 3.
This'll be close. Head was over the ball and well timed, but just couldn't find the gap.
The batting team are now 62 for 3.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
End of the over. The batting team are now 70 for 3.
They've gone up here. Couldn't beat the fielder. Timed it well, though. Nice shot, but straight to the fielder. Well timed, but found the fielder. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. Going with spin now.
It's going with the spinner.
Chance to run two. Cummins did well. Backed his bowler up, and that will help build some pressure on the batter. After the fall of that last wicket, the new batter walks out. Pant will be looking for a strong start to their innings. Dug that out well. Bowled, played all round that one. The press have been circling the last few weeks about their place in the team. This innings and match could be a great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Lovely shot, really good. The bowler threw out a little tempter, and the batter was up to it.
End of the over. India are now 76.
Stark coming back on after a break.
The captain is going with pace.
Poor shot, really lucky. Stark has a good rhythm at the moment and will look to keep the pressure on the new batter. Absolutely middled that.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. India are now 83 for 5.
Straight drive, mid-off. We'll cut that one off. Collected by Silly Point. It's a very strong appeal here. On the pads, and they've gone up. Coming into bat, has performed well the last few matches. We'll hope to continue this form for their team. Big shout from the bowler. They've gone up here. Lyon has taken guard for the hat-trick ball. Here we go. Siraj will just want to survive this ball and ignore anything loose. Nearly pegged his leg stump.
India are now 83 for 8.
Misses everything. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. It is so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by the noise. There could be a couple if they hustle. perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Very good shot there. How the heck did they get that one? What a great stop. Drives it, wild shot. Caught the edge.
End of the over. The batting team are now 90 for 8.
Lyon having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a fifer. Wow, that missed the lot. Dug that out well. Head. The fielder to gather that one. This'll be close. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Coming in with some pressure on their shoulders. They've had a lean run of form in the last few weeks, so will want to take their time a bit getting in. Siraj might need to mark centre again. Almost took leg stump there. Nice, solid defensive shot.
End of the over. India are now 90 for 9.
Gone! Bowled him, it's all over.